Saying Steve's got a bulimia problem.
There's no laughing matter.
I'll be damned. Hey, everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. It's been a big old time. Lots of good record albums. Woo. What? We're live on. Did Steve just say, how far out are we? Yeah. That was like 25 minutes ago.
Steve's gotta go back to makeup.
So appreciate all the positive feedback. Jay released the first edition of the Jay's Zenboni episode on YouTube and TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Done pretty well. Folks seem to enjoy the Zamboni content. Actually, the TikTok video kind of blew up a little bit.
Viral?
It went a little viral. So, hail Hall and what? An oatmeal pie?
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Look at the double oatmeal pie.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah. Jay's all messed up.
It's on my car.
Jay's all messed up. More Zamboni content?
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's pretty awesome. I got a good show coming tonight. Steve's finishing up. Wardrobe is a little late with Steve. Well, yeah, we got Jay. You did a set tonight. I don't remember you doing a set before. Have you done a set? Maybe once.
Not just me.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Actually, I think I did one like a year ago.
Probably. We don't remember.
The same thing, 45.
Me and Steve were arguing about whether or not he showed this record that he played in the set tonight last week. Like, well, I showed it last week, and I'm like, not arguing because he was like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. We'll see. But we do like to start the program with a joke. What new bumper? Oh, you put together a new bumper, Jer? Okay. Well, when we get out of it, before we go to the intro, maybe, we'll do the new bumper. You come up with something? Look at you, video editing man. Okay. Stupid. I don't want. Did you do the joke?
Yeah.
You got a different one? You got a different one?
No, you can do
it. When the teacher got the kids' report on cheese, what did she do with it? She graded it. So now play the bumper. Okay. Let's see what's up with this new bumper.
Grown men recognize a bunch of pussies.
Jay, I learned when I was about 5 years old, generally speaking, if you talk shit, there's consequences. That's all I'll say about that. Is Steve still in wardrobe? I was set up. Gotta go. We've got to be able to see chat. I can't see the chat.
Wardrobe must be backed up.
Here we go. Why don't I have cookie crumbs? What's up, Thump Finger? Yeah, so we had a big time video drop with Jay on the Zamboni this week. Last night, just to tease ahead a little bit, last night I did a little video recording for the Chromium Dioxide radio channel. Metal Theologian, Raw Power, Eric Bauer, and myself did some recording. It's going to be a big time, awesome episode dealing with arcades, like 80 arcades coming up real soon. Real excited about that. That was a lot of fun. Little Thursday night wicked vibe. Woof. I've had diarrhea all day, Jay. It's been a day just filled with diarrhea. 100%. I'm not gonna mince words here. It was diarrhea city. Did you put? I told you put city after anything, and I think it's funny.
Well, I've driven through there once.
I spent a month there one night. But anyway. But anyway. So got that to look forward to. Hell yeah. That's going to be a killer episode, man. What have you been doing, Jay? What would you like to tell the internet audience right now?
I've been working.
Got to speak up.
Been working a lot this week.
You know how to read levels.
I worked, but no, just been up to the usual. That's sad about
Oh, wait a minute.
news.
Yeah, we started with breaking news just a little bit ago. I forgot we were going to jump right into that. There's breaking news coming out literally this hour. If you guys didn't check if you wasn't watching the Twitch broadcast, Taylor Hawkins from Faith No More, Foo Fighters, has died. They were on tour, and I had this pulled up from Rolling Stone just so I could not fuck this up, because Rolling Stone never fucks anything up. He died at the age of 50, according to a statement from the band. The band was on a tour in South America. And Foo Fighters' family is devastated at the tragic and untimely loss of our beloved Taylor Hawkins. His musical spirit and infectious laughter will live on with the rest of us forever. Foo Fighters are currently on tour in South America, and we're preparing to perform in Colombia. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy times.
Well,
I mean, whether you like him or not, what a... If you go out and buy Foo Fighter records or not, what a phenomenal drummer. I don't know anybody can argue with how great of a drummer he was, for Christ's sakes.
yeah, he's bad.
The dude died just in time for Grown Man Record Night.
Well, we planned.
Quote of the night. Quote of the night.
We were in contact with.
Yeah, if I was a big time rock and roll star, and I'm not really telling you I'm not. But I would want to die on a Friday night and be on this show, so you could be the dead guy, right?
Be the toast of the town.
Be the T.
Cock of the wall.
But come on, Jay, you're better than that. We don't need to speak like that.
Isn't that a saying?
I don't know. Maybe among the Choctaw or something. I don't know. You got any Native American in you? Would you like to have some? Do you really have Native American in you? What you got in you? Let's break down percentages real quick. In terms of Native American percentages, what do you have? What do you have going on, Jay? 15% Native American. What tribe? You know the tribe?
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
Yeah.
I think my great grandmother was 100% Cherokee.
Okay.
Also got some Choctaw in there.
About Lumbee. Any Lumbee in
No
there?
Lumbee. I got a real good friend that's black too. Yeah. Yeah, good times.
Man, that's sad about fucking.
Yeah, Jay, you
That
seem
kinda-
upset about it.
That kind of bums me out, man. Like,
Yeah,
he's-
that's
he's good.
you think that's probably the biggest one since Eddie Van Halen?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The music world, far. 'Cause, I mean, it still feels like they're in their prime, which is weird as that is. They've been around for what, 25 years?
Crazy. I mean,
and they just feel like they're still in their prime.
yeah, I saw them on that first tour. That was before Taylor Hawkins,
Yeah.
but that's when the Sunny Day Real Estate guys. You were talking about that earlier. Do you think the Sunny Day Real Estate drummer will come back now?
That'd be awesome if he did.
Had the last.
They won't be done.
That's crazy though.
All right.
Terrible.
Uh,
Well, yep. All right. Well,
No, I was going to tell Steve he could come back, but
No,
we were in the middle of doing something.
so let's get into it. Michael Cron actually asked. We're playing a little game.
Steve, okay, yeah, he's fine.
It's look. This show is only so long. Actually, it's really long, but yeah, we won't get into that. You guys know what peyote is? You ever heard of it at all? In passing, maybe you read it in a book. Maybe you read it in your local.
Isn't that what they gave to the DJs back in the day?
On
No,
the record, here's some peyote.
I think you mean payola, not peyote.
I thought they slipped in the middle of the gatefold.
Oh my lord! You got a lot of Willie Nelson.
Like one or two.
Cron mentioned there's a Willie Nelson box set coming out, and he checked it out. This is a pretty incredible box set. Although I've got several Willie Nelsons, and I think all the ones that I've picked up have been really on the cheap.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never,
Yeah.
and actually I just got one for Christmas from the kid. But like, let's see this. It's a Vinyl Me Please this April. The story of Willie Nelson. Spans 6-decade output, includes Country Willie, Yesterday's Wine, Redheaded Stranger, Stardust, Always on My Mind, Across the Borderline, and Heroes. But I think he said it was going to be like freaking $250, $300 or something.
That's crazy.
I can't,
Records you can find for $1.
Yeah, that's at least for us, and maybe other folks. If you live in, I don't know,
rural America.
Oregon, maybe you don't see Willie Nelson records like in the $2-3 bin very often, and maybe not here anymore. But no, actually, you do. You still run across a dollar bin Willie Nelson stuff if it's a real rough
You'll
shape.
see it at Goodwill every now and then.
Yeah, lots. Yeah, you find those in Goodwill and stuff. But anyway, pretty cool. Like if you're recently new into Willie Nelson, you got disposable income. You want to kind of spread it around. I thought about doing that. I was talking about box sets. I'm not really a box set guy, but recently, this past year, I fell in love with Halloween, and that was one of those cases. There's that Halloween Starlight box set. You can snag it for I think like a $120, and
I ain't coming to that.
I can't remember, but it's all that early Halloween, which I want to go back and like get now. But instead of like buy the box set and you get like the extra cool books and all that stuff. What's up, Tone? Electric Banana joining us.
Well, you in most cases you're gonna save money if you do it.
Yeah.
If you're buying like a studio box.
Yeah, but they normally do. It comes in premium packaging, quote unquote. Plus, you get like maybe like a little booklet or some photos or interview, little whatever, which is cool. I'm not a guy that goes after that stuff, but if it's something I don't have already, I'd never like. For me, like I wouldn't. I've got lots of Beatles records, but I wouldn't go back and rebuy the ones I already have because it's in a box set. If it's included with some sort of box, I'm not going to buy it. But I've only got like recent Halloween stuff, so picking up the 5 or 6 of the first ones in a box that's worth a couple hundred bones. Jay, I'm here to tell you about it. Hello.
Well, you said 120.
I think it's 120. I found it for 120. Actually, I found it for 60, but I think it was a scam site, and I'm not really into scams.
Lord knows. I fell for that one time, and I'll never fall for it again.
Raw Power, Eric Bauer. What's going on, duder?
One time, the scam I got involved in, man. Tell you what, I ended up in Costa Rica.
Sweating through dress shirts. What's up, Brian? Cheers, bud. Moving on down. I forgot to do the
What was it? Amway.
the fucking. I forgot to put this up. The headlines. This can come in the headlines category,
Headline.
courtcy of Top Shot.
There's some
Aaron Griffin.
music we can play for that.
You you a promise guy, Jay? You're a
Les
promise.
Claypool, I kind of don't like the way he walks around.
Don't like the way he walks.
No, I don't like the way
That's-
he plays on stage.
It's literally how I played on stage.
I don't like the mark.
I did some stomping in my day.
Stupid.
But some news came out this week. They got a brand new 3-song EP on the way, according to bassist and vocalist Les Claypool. The new EP will be the band's first new material since the Desaturating 7 in 2017. It'll feature a 13-minute song-long epic called Conspiranoia. Funny because I think they said he originally wanted to do this as one big honking song would be like the album, kind of like Dope Smoker, I guess. But realized like, oh, you couldn't do that because you need to have a B-side, and it broke it up. And he's like, oh, okay, well then we'll release like a 3-song EP or whatever. But yeah, new promise coming, man. Let me get some more information here.
How old is that photo you shoot?
Oh, that's older.
Uh,
Yeah, I just grabbed it because I was looking for interesting high resolution photos of the material that I was talking about for the rundown. That's generally what I do on a Friday. Hopefully, I'm not super busy on a Friday morning when I'm building the rundown. Look for all the material.
well, when you don't have diarrhea.
The new when I know I did this shit with diarrhea. What are you talking about?
Do it in the bathroom, on the toilet.
No. There's times between diarrhea.
Traffic in the bathroom.
What do you call those times in between diarrhea?
Downtown.
Heaven. We'll be right back. Nope. No.
The more you know.
The more you know. Hey, we're not huge record store day people here, although we respect the fuck out of it. Look at this shit, man. The Rega turntables.
Mm-hmm. Nice turntable.
Yeah, they're nice ones. Record Store Day is releasing a collaborative turntable with Rega to coincide with this year's Record Store Day, which is coming up, April 23rd. These are handmade in the UK. It's based on the Rega Planer 1. Features RB 110 precision tone arm and pre-installed Rega carbon cartridge. I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck any of that means. Celebration of 15 years of RSD. It's also adorned with an RSD matte badge and silkscreen logo. Limited to 500 units, 299 pounds. Which this leads me to believe this may be only available in UK. But limited to 500. That's pretty cool. I'm not the biggest RSD guy, but that's a pretty cool little
They're
thing.
pretty nice turntable.
Yeah. Oh, they should just release the slip mat? That's a good point, Bill. I mean, why not?
Then it would.
No, but the table would
No,
be.
they probably-
Larry Lalonde. Hey, what do you know? You guys know the band Laundry?
Oh.
See who knows about Laundry? No.
I know the band Mitzi's Laundry.
That fell
Country
short.
music band from the 70s.
It's long.
Let's get in a little bit of some of the stuff that came out today.
It's actually a number one hit. It's Mitzi's Laundry.
I don't know how readily available this has been or like reissued. I failed to look that up, but I love the Alice Coltrane. The Alice Coltrane jams are really cool. Normally very ethereal and kind of out there, free jazzy, and just like roll up a doobie with your brothers kind of shit. On any Alice Coltrane. This is Pata, the El Dowd. 45 RPM. The third solo record came out in 1970, recorded in the basement of her house. Coltrane's first album with horns, on which Pharoah Sanders basically plays on the right channel, and Joe Henderson plays on the left channel. And Coltrane noted Henderson is more on the intellectual side, while Pharoah is more of an abstract. And all these are written by Coltrane, but that combination, that's a really weird take on mixing down horns. You put the one weirdo guy over here, and you put the one in the pocket guy over here, and keep them separated stereophonically, Jay. Yeah. You just got that Alice Coltrane? I'm not really super Michael familiar with it, but I'd be interested in check it out. Don't know much about this one either. Frank Zappa live in Europe, 67 to 70. Apparently he's over there for a stint. This shit's got a lot of Mother stuff on it, a lot of solo Frank Zappa stuff on it, and it's all superb, professionally remastered from the original broadcast with background liners and timeline photos. This is all like board stuff, like super professional live stuff, which I like the sound of that. You know what I mean?
I just never really got.
It's a bootleg, Bill? Oh, no way. It's one of those quote unquote unofficial releases. Rox Vox. It's like 6 LPs. Rox Vox Records. That's a suspect label.
Capitalism, America.
Now, would you but would you buy that? Are you a cat that only buys like original stuff? I thought I was that guy, but then when I got to where it was something I was after,
There's nothing wrong. It's
Rox Vox does good boots though. Yeah. I mean, it's like that Danzig shit. Like, at some point, I was like, I'm not going to pay $200 for this. Boot City. Yeah, that's the one thing. I was so, especially some of the cool stuff that Vance sent us. God bless him. It sounded so good for these boots, man, that I got kind of enamored with them. And picked up some other ones, and I'm like, doesn't sound the greatest. But like legendarily, I've got that like Italian My Bloody Valentine. I think it sounds great. But also like 6 LP. How much is that going to be for a boot? Actually, boots end up being like almost like more than real stuff a lot of times, which is crazy.
How did that? I mean, the ones I've got from guy down here, I've got for like $20.
Dude, I paid $45 for Danzig 4.
That Van Halen I got.
Like 28, wasn't it?
No, it was like, yeah, it may have been. But it was good. Sorry, man.
Here's a band to really watch out for if you're into the like heavy psychedelic stoner doom kind of stuff, and even better for me, a band that's largely instrumental. Karma to Burn. I actually played with these guys. It was us and Karma to Burn, and then CKY. They're out of West Virginia, up near Greeno's way. Really, really good band. Remind me a lot of Clutch. What are you doing? Jay's eating another double oatmeal pie. Told you he's messed
Man,
up.
I'm gonna make myself sick.
He's messed up. Heavy Psych Sounds
really
is putting
sick.
these out, man. Almost Heathen, I think, is their third one.
Good.
Second. That's the second fully instrumental. And then also they put out wait. They also put out the second one, Wild Wonderful. Look at this cover. It's amazing. Wild Wonderful Purgatory is the second, and then yeah. When we play, I have one of their records actually. It's really good stuff. I remember when we played with them, they were really loud and really good, and they looked kind of rednecky in a way, just like, you know, bent bill hat, kind of pulled down low. They just went up there and just fucking played. But we were like, I remember all of us being taken aback, like, the fuck is this, man? And I don't remember hanging out with them. We hung out with CKY. They were really cool, and, you know, obviously dorked out of their brain. But the Karma to Burn guys just kind of disappeared. I don't know what they're doing. You old heathen. Fish-eyed fool. Yeah, check out these reissues. I've not seen these, the super old Karma to Burn stuff. That's pretty pricey. Check these out on Heavy Psych Sounds. I mean, one of the best one of the best fucking stoner rock shits going right now.
Agree?
100%.
I agree, man.
Steve, do you have the first Porcupine Tree? That was originally on tape. Eye on the Sunday of Life. Eye on the Sunday of Life. Yeah, Jay's eating another Debbie. But I guess originally, it's the first thing they ever recorded, right? Compiles tracks that Stephen Wilson produced and recorded for 2 cassette-only releases. Very cool. That got reissued today. It's not very good.
Might be John. Machine.
Oh yeah, like demo track kind of. Check this out. Here's one that really tripped my fancy today. Don't talk a lot about 45s and the new stuff. The Avengers, Be a Caveman, and I know this because it's on some of those Pebbles soundtracks, those Pebble compilations about all the garage rock and shit from back in the day. It's like the Nuggets have all the most of the psychedelic-y kind of stuff. Pebbles is more the garage side of stuff. But they were this is Be a Caveman, 65, 66, I think.
That's weird.
And I jammed this today, and it sounded really familiar. One of them was a big hit. Their 1965 anthem counts numerous appearances on Sometimes Shady compilations since the 80s, and now we're happy to present it on 45. So I guess it's been bootlegged for fucking ever, and now it's actually getting a proper reissue. They became banned from playing at high school affairs. Be a Caveman was the band's second release. Funny. I actually read something today about this that was they were trying to get on the do some kind of collab with the Flintstones with that Caveman song. That was their attempt to kind of hook up with the Flintstones. Somebody may have just been talking shit. But, Jay looks like he's eating sawdust and joint compound.
It's funny you say that. Did some joint compound spreading today.
Jay was doing some mudding.
I got some drywall.
Um,
I almost took my shirt off. Isn't that what they do? Or is that roofers?
oh, some strikeable music behind. It's possible. Possible. Yeah, some of these vaporwave joints can do a little. If we talk enough over them, sometimes you can get past it. Sometimes.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
I said the what we're playing behind us. A little suspect in terms of copyright material. Get that off the table.
Oh, man.
Why don't we get into a little bit of what we played this week? Pretty kick-ass stuff, man. Nice little set.
That was crazy.
Oh,
What a groovy set, man.
I got some kick-ass VCLT coming in dig of the week. And tell you what, a little hand-delivered VCLT from our good buddy, nice guy Timmy, dropped by last Saturday night. Package in hand.
HTVLC.
Mm.
HDVLC.
Get all set up here. This was left on the table from the last session we had. This is, speaking of VCLT, this came from Shane Rocky, the big moderator. Orville Peck's Pony, come out on Sub Pop. You know the Orville Peck, kind of a you mix kind of country and shoegaze, maybe. I don't know how to call it. Good stuff. Former punk rock drummer, a Canadian cat, but really enamored with country western stuff. More of the western really than country, honestly. This is some dig of the week material from several weeks ago, and kind of got this for giggles, but like actually started playing it, and this shit's actually a funky cowpunk. There you go. This shit's actually a big time vibe arena right here. television theme songs by Mike Post. We listen to Side A, Hill Street Blues, which gets funky as fuck in there. Greatest American Hero and The White Shadow. I mean, that's hello.
Was it the same version of the White Shadow?
Oh, and look at this back. Look at this back cover. That shit's so fucking dope. Mike Post is a goddamn legend, son. Legend. Maybe. Not last week. It was week before. I think it was an actual dig of the week.
Yeah, you did
No,
show
it
up
was.
last week.
It was dig of the week last week. Because I did.
Well, I don't think it was.
Yes, because I did that with the Accept records. So they came from the same Goodwill. Hey, you tell me more about my goddamn show, Jay. Tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. Ah, see what I did there? More. Warhead, 1982, I believe. New wave of British heavy metal. Hip to this by the great, I about said the late great. No. The great metal theologian while we're up here digging. He said, that's something you should pick up. This goes like $10. On Atlantic. Good stuff. Kind of a sleeper new wave of British heavy metal. More. I hate the name. I love the record. It's a stupid ass name. But I'm not here to judge names.
Is it a Mores?
Actually, I am here to judge names. It's good stuff. We are the band. Yeah. It's pretty good, man. And but he was right, because I kind of like skipped right over that. He was like, "Yeah, you're kind of getting on some of this '80s metal stuff more nowadays." So I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You should pick that up." And but look at that cover. I'm like, I would have never. I don't know. I would have never stopped on that. It's just one of those that the name of the band and the way the cover looks. I wouldn't have even stopped to like see what it was. Probably. Jay, this is your copy of this. You brought this over to kind of a little slow down, chill session. One of the greatest record night albums we ever play here. Jimmy Smith, Wes Montgomery, the dynamic duo, sharing a little sandwich together.
Yeah, I picked that one up like about a month or two ago, and
Yeah.
that's
a good copy.
First spin, yeah, it's a really clean copy.
Is mine a double?
It's a gatefold.
Oh, it's a big ass gatefold. It's
Yeah,
not. It's not a
two
double. It's not a
LPs.
proper double.
Sorry.
Frosty Bud, you got that right, Murph. Hadn't drank any liquor tonight. Oh,
No liquor.
up. Hold up. I thought I was gonna spew over.
Oh, you slammed it down.
Some VCLT from our pal Aaron Griffin. This is one got to go down to one of the greatest cover art designs ever, maybe. Superman 3. Superman carrying Richard Pryor. That's like the greatest. That's some great art. I mean, just aside from the fact that's funny as hell.
Christopher Reeve, man. And that guy, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Scared me from the horseback ride never again.
You know who Christopher Reeve wishes he was? Christopher Walken. Well, now he's dead, so it's like, it's a fuck joke. The whole joke is fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't make as much. You would have said like 20 years ago, like he was alive, like Christopher Reeve. That's how you would word that.
Oh no. Let me tell you the story. So that was our drummer in the 5Ls. He had that joke. He told that joke. We all laughed and whatever. And we were playing the old Ziggy's down in Winston-Salem. And in the middle of we stopped in between songs and they were like, "Hey Jay, tell that joke. We're all fucked up on stage. And Jay comes up from behind the drums, takes the microphone, and I'm like, "Yeah, tell that joke." And I look up, and then as he's like starting to tell it, the guy that owns Ziggy's, also named Jay, by the way, is in a wheelchair.
That's my name.
He's paralyzed, and I see his silhouette up on the top of the the stage.
It was like the opening Iron Sun.
And he was like, "So who is Christopher?" And I see the side profile of just. He wheels on past, and I was like, I was trying to stop him in the middle of the joke, which was probably even worse. I was trying to stop it, but I couldn't. The damage was done.
How'd that go over?
I don't know. We still got gigs. He was coked out of his mind. What's up, Jason?
No, we played side 2 of this.
Correct. We played
That was-
side
and
2.
That was Roger Miller we were talking about.
That's true. Yeah, we played side 2. The side 1 is pretty much mostly the score side of things, and there's some score on side 2, but there's also what was Marshall Crenshaw on there. Marshall Crenshaw, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. Yeah. So we played that one. Dope record though. Kind of cool to have. I like that.
I didn't realize Annette O'Toole was. Remember her from the 80s?
The blonde girl?
Redhead.
Huh.
Pamela Stevenson is the blonde.
Oh yeah, she sure is.
Which one is 3? Which one is 3? What's the? That's not the.
It's not I about said Lou Ferrigno. It's not
What was Richard Pryor's thing?
he was helping the bad guys.
What was?
Who was Robert Vaughn is the bad guy.
What were they? What was their power in that?
Their power? They had a
Bad
computer.
guys.
Computer.
Okay. I don't recall 3 for some reason. 1 and 2 I love. I don't recall 3.
Right, for the apples.
Oh, it's a computer hacker account. I like it. I love it. I want something with it. Picked up. We talked about this on Dig of the Week. It was last week, where I scored 2 copies of this. Accepts Russian Roulette. Fantastic record. I don't want to say. I don't know. I think it's a little early to say. I like this later. I say later. This is like 85, 86. Except I really like that stuff. I was about to say I like it better than the early stuff. I mean, it's just different. It's much more like traditional heavy metal as opposed to like new wave of British heavy metal sounding kind of stuff. I know I don't know if they're considered that or not, but like the other stuff's much more basic hard rock, you know, kind of like this is much more technical to me. It seems like traditional heavy metal kind of stuff, and I don't want to say I like it better, but I like it. I like it.
All right.
And then the next record we played, I had a bee in my bonnet. Jay, you ever get a bee in your bonnet?
Sure.
It can be a harrowing experience. I got a bee in my bonnet to hear a little Waylon Jennings, baby. And I pulled out a few different Waylons that I had, and actually tabled a couple of records and popping through them with the headphones. And I'm like, this is the one I really want to hear right here. Is Music Man. That first side, which has Clyde plays electric bass. That, it's got the Do It Again. The
Back Jack do it.
I like his version better than Steely Dan.
Oh yeah.
And I like Steely Dan's version, but I like Waylon's better.
They're both good. They're both good.
Do you like the accepts Eat the Heat with David Reese on vocals? Yeah, that's yeah, Boss to the what's the other one I picked up last week? Right there. The one with the chick on it. I don't like.
Kick Mac.
Okay, Jay. This was Vance cashing in some. Yeah, we did. We actually broke the news. We were number 1 to break the news, Loretta. Number one
Razor
music news
sharp.
agency.
Razor sharp.
Breaker accepts Breaker. That's pretty much probably the best one, but that's much more that raw or like early sound. I like that the later polished produced sound too in a different kind of way. But this is Vance cashing in some banana bucks. We talked about it. Presents. I'd forgot this is a promo copy for me on this. Although it's got some water damage at the bottom. The record is fine.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all. It was $5 quite a while ago, but I may have to say Achilles' Last Stand is probably my favorite Zeppelin song of all time.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
Like, what was the name of the song I told you? We're in Eternity.
How about you, Steve? Do you have an absolute favorite, or can you not do that?
Achilles.
Can't hear you. Achilles is up
I'd
there for
say
sure.
Achilles, In My Time of Dying.
In My Time of Dying. That's another one of mine too, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad, Loretto. It's kind of crazy. And I mentioned earlier, I'm like, poor Dave Grohl, man. Poor Dave Grohl. Having to go through this twice, that's pretty amazing.
But now he kind of runs. He kind of like. I mean, I know it's his friend and everything. Dave Grohl's kind of a businessman.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't got nothing.
No, but he likes to tour. And
It's going to fuck him
and
up
it's,
bad.
and it's
dude.
his band.
It's going to
you
fuck him up
know,
bad.
And
He's got all the
best thing
money in the
can do
world. He
is,
don't care about
like,
any of that. At this point, that's going to be real tough on him. So Jay ended up doing a little set. Whoa, DJ Thunder with 100 biddies, bits and more bits. Jay, you did a little 45 set earlier.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I liked it. Metal West, what's up, baby? Woof. In your YouTube randomness, stumbled across a New Year's Eve 5L show from 2002 at Ziggy's. Aaron, that's the one where we opened for Clutch. That's exactly that night. I didn't know that was on Chromie D. Yes, sir, baby. All hail the mighty Chrome. Everybody take a knee. Chromium dioxide's in the chat. Jay, tell me about this set you pulled out now.
I'll tell you all about it.
I'll do this. First one.
Was that Atlantic Star?
It is. Atlantic Star. Did you play All Hail in the Name of Love?
No, we played Always.
Played Always?
Yeah, that was like a big prom song back.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You used to hear this a lot on Power 97.
But kind of redeemed yourself here. I'm not saying that's bad,
No, everybody needs to get up every now and then.
but little redemption for Judas Priest Turbo Lover in the picture sleeve.
Yeah, this is cool. This was actually one of the first, like when I got back into buying records about 10 years ago. This was like one of the first records I bought. Like,
Oh, it's a demo.
yeah. So,
Wow, that's
It's
cool.
a demonstration copy.
Demonstration copy. See. Oh, this was amazing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this, Jay?
I got this randomly at the digging spot. Digging through 45s one day out of fun. And
Look at this shit, man.
this is the New York Rangers, and then on the other side, we play the New York Rangers side.
But explain, what is it?
So this is a charity thing they did back in, I guess, the late 70s for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Association.
Uh-huh.
And it's just some corny cheeseball rock and roll song. You know, like kind of a parodying hockey words in there, hockey terms. And
That's so fucking
I mean, it
stupid.
wasn't
That's awesome.
horrible. It's kind of funny, you know.
Oh, I would have bought that in a heartbeat.
like kind of comical.
Oh, I'd have
So,
bought that in a heartbeat.
It's like
What'd you
50
play on
cents.
this?
Other side.
Let me be.
That was the Billy Vero one, the slow one. If you don't love me, I was going to sing for you, but my throat's bothering me a little bit.
You're not going to sing for us, are you, Sammy?
But
Billy
Yeah, at this moment.
Vera and the Beaters.
yeah. Fun fact: he wrote the song for the King of Queens, the theme song.
That 45 is so obscure, Shazam couldn't recognize it. Oh, that's cool.
This is probably my favorite one, actually. That's just for the cover.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That's Van Halen Panama, and then we played the B-side, which is Drop Dead Legs.
Hell yeah, it is.
One of the better guitar songs.
I've never seen that in a picture sleeve.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
I got
for
two
sure.
Van Halen. What's
This
this
promo
one?
too? Oh, we played a little Manny.
Yeah, I asked you, like, I brought a couple Hall & Oates, and I said, you know, what was the last time we played Hall & Oates on this show? So, you know, back in the day when you were just buying records, we were playing about everything you bought. So stuff like this would get played, but
Dude, I fucking love Hall & Oates.
but it doesn't
And
get played anymore, so I just threw this one. This,
Yeah.
Man Eater. Great song, you can like it or not.
Yeah, it's just a great song. And we kind of finished it off a little kind of
Dire Straits
down the
Money for
middle, but
Nothing.
uh,
Yeah.
another promo. These a lot of these promos, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love that song. That riff, woof.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a killer riff, man.
Yeah, so that was it.
Hell yeah. And when
And
we kept,
Steve.
he did.
Yeah.
It's a Steve portion of the program, everybody. Let's get some fever spam in the chat. Come on. Where's it at? Hello. Come on. And he stands up and walks away. Steve's peas?
Oh. That's give off a lot of body heat.
Sweatychair.cc.
Here, Jay, you can have. You can
Take your little
how many,
Debbie
how many of
wrapper.
these you got? Jesus,
Jay's trying to put some weight on for football season.
bulking up, waiting on.
He want to be O-line for them Redskins, boy. He gonna try to go down there and walk on, boy. Ooh, yeah, this is you want to show this one or you want to hold it? Or you want to do
We'll
it as
go
a
ahead
bit
and
now?
show it.
We'll do it as a bit now. So, love the fucking Budos band here. If you're not hip to the Budos band, kind of neo Afro soul stuff, Afro beats shit. That's just phenomenal. Large brass section on stage, and this is 5.
Yeah, this is from 2019. Daptone Records.
Yeah.
So it's not that old. I had thought that I showed this record maybe last week.
Did Steve show this record last week?
I don't think I did.
I don't think
I
he
went
did
back
either.
when I got here. Mike's like, "You haven't showed that," because I was playing it, and I was like, I went back and watched the show like fast speed, kind of thumb through it, and I don't think I showed it. So it's kind of a dig of. It would, and it probably would have been my premier dig of the week.
But we played it. Fuck it. We played it, and now we made a bit about it. So see,
Yeah.
everything works out. Actually, Merv, I've had no pop off tonight. I've been liquorless
We
for
should do a shot for
Taylor Hawkins. You got some liquor?
Taylor Baden.
Ain't got no liquor.
I got some. I might have some of that weird tequila.
Weird tequila?
Remember, it might have something in it.
Oh, the tequila that you've already mixed with like lime or something. Yeah, I've trimmed off of the liquor this week. Actually, but I've had diarrhea today, so I wasn't motivated to go get liquor.
Maybe your body's resistant.
Yeah. And also telling myself like I don't need no damn liquor. I mean, I don't need shit. Yeah.
Thought maybe my
Angelo,
what's that stuff called?
I've had
Wormwood shit. Ow.
oh, you took that back.
Take it back.
But this, I tell you what, this will taste good though. That's one of those like I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but if you're having one, motherfucker, I'll smoke one with you.
Rolled on my butt. Okay.
Set on your nut. Hey, I'm only doing one tonight, so everybody spam some fucking
It's that weird mix.
yeah.
Too. Look at.
spam some bottles and do one with us. And ooh. That's got some tang to the yang.
I actually made some.
Made a mess.
They're like Jello shooters, but they're frozen. I won't even talk about it. I should have. I meant to bring them. I'll bring them. I'll try to bring them next time.
Charge that shit. If you busted this mug out, this is a really cool record. You guys into rockabilly stuff at all? What's the deal behind this?
It's like a Rhino record from 1983.
I know did a lot of cool stuff back
A lot of
then.
LA artists love rockabilly, and I think Billy Zoom's on there.
Are
Los
these
Lobos is on there.
established bands or just like people that got together to record this?
No, I think they're established.
Because it does. I see where it says Billy Zoom's on here. Red Devils. There we go. Rockin' Rebels. A lot of Rebels. Paladins. Dave Alvin. Whirly Birds. Los Lobos.
Most of them I have.
Shaking Snakes. I love rockabilly names, man. Rockabilly cats come up with cool names for their bands. Good stuff. Dave Alvin. Yeah. Then just finished it off. You know, I've wanted this record for fucking 2 years, and so I was like, oh yeah, we played some of it. I hadn't played the whole thing on the air, so I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm playing some of it. So I played side C, and I'll be honest with you, tomorrow, no, next week, I'll probably play side D on the air. It's that cool and that important. Still as good as I remembered. I've listened to it off the air all the way through a few times. It's just such an amazing album to me. It's not a lot I can say about it that I haven't already said, Steve. I've said a lot about it.
That's what
we played. So we should do a Marvels before we get into Dig of the Week, right?
Yeah.
So tell us what you've been up to, Steve, as I launch this.
Well, working on a show we're doing April 9th. Out of that, we're opening a new brewery out in Louisville. Incendiary's expanding out a brewery out in Louisville. Make a lot more beer. And we're going to have an outdoor stage, and we're doing the Farm Aid 85 show. Back a month.
Farm Aid 85, like the whole show.
Yeah, so it's a weird lineup why we're doing it. It goes from Loretta Lynn, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, Johnny Cash maybe? Also Foreigner, Sammy Hagar, X, Neil Young, just
Having to download an update.
Things you would never really put together, I guess.
Stretch.
John Mellencamp. Apparently he's a dickhead. My friend
Really?
Jeff Cranfield. I was Tuesday.
I've got a friend named Jeff.
I should mention Tuesday I went to Durham to DPAC, which is the Durham Performing Arts Center, and saw Joe Bonamassa, thanks to my friend John.
Hey, Joe Bonamassa, viva the bull, there.
Joe
Come on.
Bonamassa was fantastic. Great show.
I bet.
He plays like $200,000.
He buys a guitar about every day. It's funny because he turned at one point and saw the backup singers, and they were dressed in this hot orange, burnt orange outfits, and he's like, I bought a guitar that same color today.
Folks, we may have a problem.
What?
There is a 9 gigabyte update for Marbles on Stream.
What?
I know.
9 gigabyte?
I mean, I can't be fucking with no 9 gigs right now.
What?
I'm sorry. We're not gonna be able to play Marvel.
Oh.
Everybody leaving? Everybody leaving now?
Because I was gonna offer up our good friend Sweet Tea. It was her last day at the big Wixie.
Yeah. That's worth mentioning.
She's going to work for iHeartRadio.
I won't tell about her business.
Well, anyway, but while she was leaving, I went to visit and tell her, you need help taking anything out. She was getting rid of her ass pillow and this foot thing.
Come on, dude.
And I was thinking,
come on,
for Marbles, the winner gets the ass pillow, because I watched where she threw it away. I know exactly where it is.
She watches the show.
I know.
Okay.
So, the ass pillow is up for grabs.
I think it's crash you're thinking in this general direction, Steve. I'm a little appalled, honestly. Where'd she throw it away?
And scene.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Zach? Yeah, man. We broke that earlier. First one to break it. We beat TMZ. But very sad. Very sad.
Yeah.
Especially if it's,
We didn't believe. Actually, I didn't believe Jay at first.
Didn't believe Jay.
Jay
And then he
will
came
tell
back
us.
and said, ha ha,
Jay
made it
tells
all
us
up.
stuff every show that somebody died or something happened. It's like, the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
But I'm working on getting video for the song that I wrote for the station jingle thing.
Here's a little
It's coming
song
along.
I wrote.
I ended up in the mountains today. I was up at Stone Mountain State Park, which Stone Mountain Park in North Carolina is so much cooler than Stone Mountain Park in Georgia. You know, with all the
Well,
red.
you're gonna get these Georgia boys riled up.
No, come on, a bunch of rednecks on the side. It needs to be stand blasted. And it's so commercialized. It's so freaking commercialized. It's too close.
Georgia
It's too
has.
close to Atlanta. Anyway, Stone Mountain Park in North Carolina is it's out in the country, you know, and I like it that way. And there's only a small town. The nearest town is Winston, which is an hour away. So you know, takes a little while to get there, but once you get there, it's great trails. You don't get splattered with cityscapes and stuff like that. But is this trivia?
I pulled a trivia since we can't play
We
marbles.
can play a few rounds of trivia. How about that?
Which solo artist released the singles "Locked Out of Heaven," "That's What I Like," and "Please Me"? Which solo artist released the singles "Locked Out of Heaven," "That's What I Like," and "Please Me"? Boom, Aaron Griffin. Look at there. Bruno Mars, you're right. I don't know this guy. Which solo artist released the singles "Burn," "Love Me Like You Do," and "Hate Me"?
Hate Me. That name rings a bell. Hate Me. Rex, Orange County.
Ellie Goulding.
Don't know that.
Is no wait, I'm thinking of Elliot Gould. Never mind. I'll do one more. Some of these are pretty neo contemporary.
We need to get you a box of classic.
Oh, here we go. I got one. Everybody with their fucking opinion. Everybody's got a fucking opinion. Look at everybody.
Everybody had their own opinion.
Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, and which other artists were due to headline the Pyramid Stage at the canceled 2020 Glastonbury Festival? Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, and which other artist were due to headline the Pyramid Stage at the canceled 2020 Glastonbury Festival?
Tyler, the Creator.
Oh. Pee Wee Herman. Nope.
You know,
Kanye. Nope.
Osric plays Glastonbury every year.
This is why I'm asking this crew. You know what the answer is? Paul motherfucking McCartney. Say, look, give me a break. I think everybody's coming down too tough. Everybody's coming down too hard, Steve.
It's pretty cool the night that Paul McCartney's coming to Winston. Roar is having a really good Beatles.
Roar!
A really good Beatles tribute band. They're going to play on the rooftop. The rooftop.
Oh,
That's a clever idea. They should play. They got to play.
sure.
Or get back. The Get Back con.
One more, and I'm trying to only pick stuff now that that is relevant to what we're doing here. So this is not going to be a fucking pop radio answer from right now. So think outside of that, because I know that's what you guys were doing last time. You're simple-minded and you just can't expand. Sorry. When I was young, I thought that life was so wonderful is the opening lyric to a song originally released by which band? When I was young, I thought that life was so wonderful is the opening lyric to a song originally released by which band? Not Everclear. To the coast.
I'm gonna sing it.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful.
It's the Logicals. Correct.
Correctamundo.
But you didn't name the band, so
yeah,
sorry.
you did. Yeah, boom, boom.
Oh, and they followed it up with
Yeah. Merv's so confident he can just do it in 2 messages and still get it right and still beat everybody else. That's why he's my goddamn spirit animal. That wasn't bad. I think I have to just start. Finding the ones that are appropriate for us.
Yep. Spend some time going through them.
No. No.
Yeah, you spend no time going through anything.
Yeah, that's all I do is go through stuff.
All right.
All right, let's do a little dig of the week action. What you got for dig of the week? I got some.
Hey Jay, hand me that white bag behind the red bag.
Ooh, let's get it going, everybody. I feel like everybody's kind of slacking off. Let's get it going.
I got a bunch here. I showed you half of them.
I've got
Too many. Oh, I got a lot.
Just
One.
I've got 3 and some ancillary material. I'll do this real quick. Actually,
I got 9. I should probably.
I'd break that up.
Break
it up. Actually, what we've been watching all night long. All night long. I picked this up. I got into I did the CD update. I appreciate Jason mentioning in the chat earlier, checking out the CD update video from a couple ago, and that's the first time I'd been in a Goodwill in a little while. That was last week, and so I jumped into another one this week while I was out and about shooting a television commercial, and went in this Goodwill. Records are pretty and no receivers, no speakers, no cool shit like that. And even the CDs, I picked up some CDs and I ended up putting them back. I don't fucking need things. But the DVDs, actually. Even the VHS it was just nonsense. But the DVDs was popping this day. And I found this, almost skipped over it, but Blind Fist of Kung Fu. Look, 12 movie set. This is 3 discs. Very cheaply made. But 3 discs of 12 Kung Fu movies. And if you grew up in like the 70s or 80s and had like a Kung Fu theater on like your local independent station, this is this shit. It's all 70s and 80s shit. The warbly dude, it's amazing. Pattern Dragon Claws, Phantom Kung Fu, Steps of Kung Fu, Tai Chi Shadow Boxing, Tiger at the Top, Crane Fight, there's a bunch of them. Ninja Fist of Fire, Drunken Tai Chi. There's one that's got Wu-Tang in the title too. But yeah, killer. And if you guys know, I'm a huge, one of my most favorite people, most influential people of all
Isn't that
time.
what we're watching now?
Yeah, that's what's over on the alcove now. But I'm a huge Jim Henson fan. Sesame Street and the Muppets are such a huge part of me and how I am the way that I am. And several years ago, my mom bought me the old school Sesame Street, which I still love watching to this day. The old school Sesame Street collection for Christmas. And at that same Goodwill, I found fucking volume 2, man. So the first one's from 68 or 69 when it was started to 74. This is 74 through 79 of the old school Sesame Street stuff. In pretty good shape. This is like the ultimate score for me. It really is. So I can't wait to check this out. I still think this shit's funny as hell. I think it's as funny as any comedy. Any comedy that says motherfucker. I think Sesame Street's just as funny, probably funnier. Especially back then. Before it got, I could be quick to kind of wind it into now it's all fucking woke and social justice and trying to introduce children to new things. That's exactly what Sesame Street was doing when I was a kid. Introducing kids to new things and things that didn't exist inside their own ecosystem. You know what I mean? Because I grew up fantasizing about fucking fire escapes because they showed all these kids in New York City that lived in these high rises with fire escapes and playing in parks and that's we were plowing fields and shit. So it was already doing that kind of thing back then. They had black kids and Puerto Rican kids and little white kids and shit all hanging out and not shit we did around here back then. So they've always been interested in introducing new things to kids. I think has been like a reoccurring thing. Anyway, not to be all weird about it, but yeah, those fucking DVD scores were. I mean, that's epic. Those are $1.50 a piece on those. Even though that's a 3-disc set, they're both 3-disc sets. $1.50 for each set. So do a couple, Steve.
What? You got any test records? Like, test your sound system?
I think I do, and I definitely have one that has heart sounds on it, so it's a test record for your heart.
This one's Soundcraft and instructional tester, and what I really like is the cover art on here.
Oh.
Got a great it shows you where all the instruments, like other side.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought that was a back cover.
No, it shows you where all the instruments lie in the hertz spectrum.
That's
and
really
like
cool,
how you
man.
can set your mixer to get what you need.
Pretty cool, man. Oh, I would have bought that in a heartbeat. I mean,
I looked at little research. Sounds Craftsman. It's basically a stereo company, so they were selling their stereos by putting these records out,
showing how dynamic.
show you how your dynamics work.
Wait, did I miss Metal West?
Also, I got this one a few weeks ago. I don't think
Yeah, Nebulous Prowler sent that, Wes.
I've shown it yet. This is Joe Jackson's Jumpin' Jive.
Oh yeah, good record.
Great record.
Yeah.
For a buck.
Carl will be all over this. I don't know if Carl had this one or not. Carl loves some Joe Jackson. That's cool. That's a cool back cover. When I first started collecting records, you see Joe Jackson records. Yeah, this is racist as fuck. I thought he was like a, old black dude from Mississippi or something. Dude, you got all the Joe Jackson records? It's just seemed like an old blues guy or something. Boy, was I wrong. I got egg on my face. I don't have any egg on my face, actually.
I only got a couple.
Okay. So we had a little in-person visit last Saturday night from Nice Guy Timmy. You guys know him as Trim Tight in the chat, or if you watch us on Wednesday night and you're in the Call of Duty scene, you know him as Yokomo Kulo. Means I eat ass, apparently, Steve. Anyway, dropped by the pad with some nifty gifties for the program. How many times have you guys seen me with my glasses off on this program? But the reason I'm doing that is because this is the first thing you brought. Check it out. Straight from Mexico. Isn't that proper pronunciation? Mexico. You got me another luchador mask. Pretty epic.
Comes in a sack.
Oh, it's got a sack, baby.
Oh, the sack is part of the mask.
Get ready for your panties to be wet now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome, actually. He eats donkeys? I mean, who doesn't? Hold up, can we do this? Perfect.
You'll have to
Colors match the shirt. Merv, you don't think I thought about that?
You'll have to project more.
I'll have to project. I'm projecting. See? There we go. All right. In addition to that awesome stuff, Timmy also brought some incredible. Now look, let's have a candid conversation, Steve. Where do you lie on like modern country music?
Not a big fan.
Pretty much like everybody. Modern country music is sort of kind of horseshit. But much like I am with super like heavy metal stuff, you know, when you get into like the like I still like modern heavy metal, but like when it gets into like the death metal category in the 90s, I was kind of all over that. You couldn't make it too heavy for me. As a 45-year-old man, that's not the case. But there are times to where fans will cut through that chatter and really blow me away with a technical ass death metal record that I'm just like, holy shit.
Right.
I'm kind of that way with country, to where I mean, I don't just listen to country radio. The shit that's good is not on there, but there are country artists out there making legit music for the right reasons, and in that the particular vein of country music that I enjoy, like that outlaw country kind of vibe, and that's where we're talking here tonight. Sammy brought me a little Sturgill Simpson. This is the first record. This is his first brand new record. Came out in 2013. And this is right along a lot. It's kind of what got me to play Waylon earlier.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of in that Waylon vibe. I wish there was a zipper. I don't think there is a zipper. It's getting on. I'll pass out like in a few minutes. Just kind of fall over. But yeah, played a little of this, and I know a little about Sturgill Simpson, but not a whole lot. Enough to know that I like it. He's one of those guys that really cuts through the bullshit when it comes to like modern country music, and I wouldn't listen to it otherwise. Like, I mean, yeah. Anyway,
you don't put him down as like alt country, or
it's not like Zach Brown.
no.
Which Zach Brown does his own thing, and I'm not mad at it. But it's much more of a traditional outlaw, like a Waylon Willie
Right.
kind of thing,
Right.
for sure. And it holds out in tradition. Another one, meta modern sounds and country music. Look at this picture. I think Tim said he went to one of those like those booths where they make you look like a Confederate soldier or
Yeah.
whatever, and like took this picture,
Yeah.
which is pretty awesome.
Like in Dollywood.
Yeah, it's like a Dollywood picture. Bring out the Gimp. What's up, Luke? Oh, that's a cool gatefold. But yeah, I love this shit. I've listened to this a couple of times, a couple of them, couple times. All right, I'll put it off. Because I don't want to pass out. And I have to put these glasses back on. How do you people walk around? Psychedelic outlaw country. Yeah, there you go. There you go. As well as
Oh, well,
as well as this right here. Little Tyler Childers Purgatory. Walmart exclusive orange vinyl. And I know a little bit about Tyler Childers, but I've heard some of it enough to know that I like it.
where's that fall?
Kind of in that same vein, probably a little more folky, but definitely right around those same veins. Carl likes this shit too. He like Core Blund, the Hank the Third, the like the modern. This is a little more, almost like toned down. Alt country. Hey, it looks like Jay from the Game Chasers. You guys know the Game Chasers? It looks like the one that wears a Cubs hat.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Jay from the Game Chasers. Anyway, let's check out this vinyl. I love a nice opaque vinyl. I love the swirly, fucking crazy vinyl shit too. But just a nice, hardcore, opaque orange. I mean, that shit's stark. You know what I mean? That's making a statement right there. But yeah, really stoked to play these on the stream. And thank you again. They don't call him Nice Guy Timmy for nothing, for Christ's sakes. Dropping 3 monster records on the collection at one swoop and a sweet ass luchador mask. So yeah.
In like a vintage clothing store and found some records. Or whatever. Picked up this for me, Little Steven and the Disciples of Soul. And my first opinion of it was like, this just sounds like a Bruce Springsteen record because it's got all the same instrumentation. It's even got the little bells and the stuff you hear when you're born to run, and it's got that kind of sound. But it was pointed out to me by my friend that, well, Little Steven was actually Springsteen's band director. So what you're hearing is Little Steven, his sound. When you're hearing Bruce Springsteen. But
I'm Prison Mike, and I'm here to scare you straight.
It's a good record, though. It's not my favorite. The more recent stuff I heard from Little Steven blows my mind.
Oh, look, Aaron said that's Prison Mike. I done do it. Yeah.
Last but not least, I picked this up at Hippo, and I love the title, but this album rocks, man.
Really?
This is Leslie West.
Oh, yeah.
The Great Fats.
Holy shit, man.
I've never seen this before. The solo record by
I love Leslie West.
The Great Fats.
That's awesome. Because he does have a legendarily problem with his weight.
He's not afraid to have fun with it. Apparently.
Oh yeah, apparently he's not afraid to have fun with mayonnaise either, Steve.
This album kicks ass.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Oh, look at this. Hello. Hold up now. Hello. Come on. Hey, let me tell you something now. Hello. Screwball in the side pocket.
Let's see, what year is that? 75.
The worst part was the Dementors. 75?
Never seen that label, Phantom. Look at that.
Actually, I've never seen this either. You guys familiar with the Phantom label? It's actually really cool. Huh.
How about that?
I like that. Internet, how about that?
That would.
Ben Jones,
Cooter?
aka Cooter, told me.
Internet.
How about that?
How about that? Get that picture.
It looks like the what's the thing that they from the that cartoon, the little glowworm looking thing. That's what that label looks like.
What did I thought that label looked? I thought that label looked like something.
Aaron said it looks like a condom.
It does look.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, though.
fat condoms.
Those little glowworm looking things that make the little
Stubby.
sound. Not Sleestack, but it sounds something like Herculoids, Nebulous Prowler. Come on.
Yeah,
That's it.
They were weird.
Herculoids?
Those weird little.
Yeah.
They bounce around. Yeah.
That's what it looked like. It looked like a fucking Herculoid. Look at a Herculoid, Steve.
That's all I got.
Whoa. All right.
That's not what we played. It's Dig of the Week.
I know. Fuck. Hold up, man. Roll that back, maybe.
Right, that in the DL.
Oh, man. The Shmoo. Oh, yeah.
Shmoo. Yeah.
The Shmoo, which was on the Herculoids, right? Yeah. Well.
Oh,
what we got for, so to speak, in Chip Chat? What we got coming our way? A little deep tea.
We
Tease
got
us
a
up.
soda. It's a different flavor, but we did something a while back from another country that it's just such an interesting concept for bottling soda. And then for Chip Chat, I don't know what we got. We're gonna do something.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea left us a
homage.
little something. So, in honor of her, we're gonna do the chip.
Yeah.
Hope
all right.
she's looking for some.
Looking for love in all the wrong
She's
places.
looking for a little redemption. I think last time we did one of her chips, we canned the shit out of it.
Oh,
it was the
truffles.
truffle chips.
Don't get me started. That's the
Yeah.
worst chip I've ever had in my life. I told her it can't be all fucking balloons and roses and shit because that's not content.
No offense to her, though.
No,
that it was the shit.
no. He's trying new shit.
And honestly, I think my wife would probably love that. She loves truffle fries. I can't stand the smell of that shit. It smells like someone's sock.
I always thought I would love
like
truffle
a
fries.
dirty sock.
That's like me. No, I won't say
Or
that.
it smelled like the carpet in my basement the past couple days.
All right.
I've got some kind of a water leak and got a little of water that collected and it hit this rug, and this rug. That's how I discovered I had a water leak, because this rug started stinking real bad. That's what truffle fries smell.
I love the smell of a basement though. It's
See?
like my favorite smell of all time. Shortly behind that is gas. Basement and gas.
Kind of gas.
Gasoline.
Oh yeah,
Petrol.
I was gonna say, if you like methane, we can.
No. No. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, a little commercial break, get our stuff squared away. Gotta grab a soda pop. We gotta grab a bag of chips and get squared away. We'll be right back here in just a minute. Play the other bump. Play the bump again to lead us into the. Because it is a bump. I guess we could. The Jerry made this new bump. We'll be right back here in a minute.
Jerry made a bump.
This grown man record night are a bunch of pussies.
Mr. Yuck is me. Mr. Yuck is green.
Home is full of lots of things that children shouldn't touch. Home is full of bad things that can hurt you very much. Now there's a man whose face is green that you ought to get to know. He'll warn you when danger's coming fast or slow. Get to know his face in every single place. When you see it, you'll know quick. Things marked yuck make you sick, 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 sick. Mr. Yuck is me. Mr. Yuck is green.
There's no need to fear the number 13 any longer, because Paramount is slashing prices on 13 scary motion picture hits. At only $19.95 each, no one will be able to resist the sharp savings on some of their worst fears.
Okay, you big hunk of a man, come and get me.
Everyone's just dying for Jason. And now his latest stab at terror has been slashed to just $19.95. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Plus, customers can scream again and again with the entire Friday the 13th Never Say Die collection. And the terror continues with 6 more shock-filled hits.
The house is burning.
Christopher Walken can see the future and must stop it dead in Stephen King's The Dead Zone. And Pet Sematari's master of horror strikes again with The Cry of a Werewolf, Stephen King's Silver Bullet. There's life out there, and they are conducting some wild experiments. Watch out for Dr. Alien. It attacks without mercy and preys on the mind.
Sky Commanders, where all the action is above the ground. Each sold separately with a figure, as Battle Track Protector sets his defense.
Battle track locked.
High above, the evil Jackal Raider takes aim.
Sky Commander, head for cover. Nice, Jackal. Miss me, Raider. Rapid deployment. Counterattack. Charge.
Sky Commanders, protectors of the high frontier.
Got him! Yeah!
Battle Track Protector comes with everything seen here. Other vehicles sold separately. New from Kenner.
How do you know if you're watching Out of Control, the Nickelodeon TV show? It's easy when you remember this helpful guide. An out-of-control car goes... An out-of-control skier goes... But an out-of-control TV show goes... Once again, out-of-control car... Out-of-control skier... Out-of-control show... Out of control. It goes like... Sundays on Nickelodeon.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking with us here on Grown Man Record Night this lovely Friday evening. Early in the springtime. Woo, you love to see it. That feeling. That grass being cut, baseball's about to get played. Everything's warming up. Birds are chirping, Steve. Feels good.
Yeah.
Burgers are getting ready to get grilled. Woof.
In the midst of the Sweet 16 Elite 8 rounds.
B-ball. B-ball.
How about St. Peter's? Is that the team?
Peter.
St. Peter's. First 15 seed to make it to Elite 8 or Elite 8. Elite 8.
Elite 8. All day long.
Got to play Carolina Sunday.
That's tough sledding, Steve. In the world of b-ball. In the world of postseason b-ball. I mean, they've been there before. Carolina's definitely been here before. So I think the overall nerves and experience is going to play a role in the factor of this game coming up.
No experience. There's only one player was in the Final Four.
Yeah. I'm just making things up.
Okay.
Oh, boom. Let's get into a little, so to speak, action.
All right. So
now, this is some weird shit, Steve. I'm going to tell you the truth, Steve. It's some weird shit. You brought some weird shit, Steve.
I went to some new Asian bistro place.
Okay.
Got me hibachi, fake Japanese dish.
Okay.
They had these.
Get Japanese white sauce.
Oh yeah.
White sauce setting?
Ramune or ramune?
Ramune. I would say ramune.
Ramune.
I love the shape of these bottles, these ramune.
Weird shape.
Now, would this be considered a soda, though?
I think so.
Is like a carbonated?
Maybe.
This has like a thing in the top, right? There's some sort of...
Okay.
There's an apparatus involved here.
So it's so weird how they do this.
It's so weird.
Someone suggested maybe it keeps the soda from... All right, so...
Whoa.
So it's got this... Go to the...
All right, we're gonna do a live cam.
So it's got this like top, right? It also came with this little top.
That mushes it down.
And you have to... At the top of this, there's a ball.
Nah. Ha.
And in order to open this, you have to take this top, set it on top of here, where there's that little poker.
Oh, I see the poker.
That sits on top, and then you have to like.
Whoa!
Wait, do that right?
Careful with this microphone, though.
Let me do it.
I'm just saying.
Wait, you know what? I didn't do it right.
Steve made a mistake.
You gotta remove this little topper.
Okay.
And then that goes here, like that, and then they carbonated.
I did that.
And there's the ball. See the ball floating in there?
The ball's floating. Can you guys see the ball? See that?
It serves some purpose. I don't know.
That's crazy. So what's the flavor supposed to be here?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Basic bitch. I like a basic bitch, you know what I'm saying? A little basic bitch strawberry. I'm on board with that. You just mouth city there?
Carled it.
I'll carl it as well. Doesn't come out too tough, does it? Oh, the ball got caught.
Well, the ball keeps it from coming out too tough, I think. Kind of a governor.
Oh, it's a governor. It's more of a Pat McCrory. HB2.
Makes you wonder though what these.
But let's take a quick moment and think about this strawberry flavor. That may be some of the best pronounced and truest and sweetest strawberry flavor I've ever had. I grew up eating a shit ton of fucking strawberries.
It says fun marble drink.
Oh, and then when we couldn't play marble, go.
We can drink marble.
We can drink marbles. But don't you think this strawberry taste? I get a little.
It's not over the top like a Shasta or a Fanta. You know, sometimes it was a real syrup.
Oh, those taste like syrup.
Yeah.
But it's like a true strawberry taste. I think that's the best true strawberry taste I've ever had.
Maybe.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I grew up like dogging the fuck out of strawberries. Like, I could eat
Yeah, me too.
Nowadays, to me, they're too tart. Like, it's not my favorite thing to do anymore. Favorite fruit?
Strawberry.
Strawberry's your favorite fruit? That was a poor segue.
Sorry.
My numero uno?
Let me tell you, my grandmother had a strawberry patch. And when I lived at my grandmother's while Dad was in Vietnam, I would go out to the patch. And there was this one strawberry, and I watched it grow, and I watched it grow. And my grandmother was watching me watch it grow. And then one day she went out there, and that big
I feel like this is an episode of Little House on the Prairie.
That big ass strawberry was gone because my ass had
just eating it?
Yeah.
Just, oh, it's such a beautiful moment. It's done. Fuck it. Look, it's like nature and life and how everything's connected. Cut over into the corner, red face.
And then I went over and peed in her flower bed because I refused to use the outhouse. Killed her damn dandelions.
Oh, they were dandy, baby. What was I going to say? No, what's y'all's favorite fruit? Thunder says pineapple. Aaron says pineapple. Cherries, Merv. That's a good one.
I'm also a big orange. I like good orange.
My numero uno, nectarine. I'm a nectarine man. Number 2 would be a plum, like a red plum. Now, I like my nectarines and my plums.
What about a watermelon?
Hard as fuck. I go this. This is my hierarchy here. Nectarines, plums, peaches, all hard as fuck. Crunchy. Then go watermelon for me.
You don't like it juicy?
Nope. I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
But a hard peach, I love. Hard nectarine is the best thing in the world. Where you like crunch it like an apple, but it tastes like a nectarine. Fucking Christ. I don't like to bite into something that feels like I just squeezed open a fucking pack of ketchup in my face.
It's gonna taste better though.
Yeah, it's no sweeter. That's not better.
I think for the really good fruits, you pay the price.
Not much gross here. Hey, quote of the night from chromium dioxide. I don't know. We got some fucking pine cones and I don't know, pine cones. Fuck, I don't know. That's funny.
You can't grow fruit. You can't.
Hey, how's the Molson tree coming, eh? He's a real beaut this year, Carl. Take off, eh? Gonna jump into a chip chat. Boom. Since we're doing a little something for our pal Sweet Tea, who left. I've been working with Sweet Tea for 14 years. Just recently left the.
Who does our chip sheet?
Yeah, who's kept up with every single bag of chips we've ever done. You guys know Sweet Tea. Well, she's moving on. She's not going to be working with us anymore, but she's going to be working with us. I was like, you ain't getting away. You still going to do the fucking chip sheet. I mean, this is fucking, what are we talking about? But she did drop this on us, like, right before she left. Trader Joe's. I don't know if you guys have Trader Joe's or not. Some of you guys do. Oh, Aaron says he's going to be sending some chips next week. Yeah. These are Trader Joe's sour cream and onion rings, so they're like Funyuns. But look, it says lentil and rice snacks.
Ooh.
So it's lentil and rice.
I like lentil chips.
Rings. Yeah, I'm not opposed to shit like that. You may be like, oh, these fat fucking redneck guys, they only like Lay's covered in mayonnaise and fucking Copenhagen or whatever. we're pretty diverse connoisseurs of snack foods around here, I have to say, Steve. Despite our appearance. I already like the dexterity of these rings. They're small rings, but they've got a lot to them. Oh, ketchup chips? Oh, I love ketchup chips. You can't get them there. That's such a Canadian thing, isn't it? Or those all dressed up chips. What do you think about these, Steve? They taste like mashed potatoes to me.
They're different.
I taste the herbs, very
Good
pronounced.
flavor.
Yeah. They taste like herb and garlic mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Or I taste like the sour cream. It's the sour cream. I think the sour, if I had one gripe, the sour cream is overpronounced. The onion and spices are there, but like sour cream is like over the top. But good.
Oh, good.
Literally tastes like mashed potatoes. Uh-uh. Trader Joe's does do snacks right, although that's where those fucking truffle chips we got came from. Man. I'd rather somebody's grandfather squirt diarrhea right in my mouth than eat those again. These are pretty good though. We call them up. Got a number in honor of Trish.
Call her.
Oh, here's what let's call Trish right now. He goes to bed like fucking 9 o'clock. These perfectly poppable mini rings are baked, never fried, that's a parenthetical statement, and flavored with a classic sour cream and onion seasoning for an addictive, bite-sized, and gluten-free snack. I said this last week, like off-stream, just chilling. I wish it was my job to write that shit. The shit on the back of chip bags. You know,
You have said that.
These perfectly poppable mini rings. I mean, shit like that. Like, I would die to like write that shit for a living. I think that'd be amazing. Pretty killer. Hey, appreciate you guys for joining. Hey, look, don't go anywhere now. I will say, look, we tried this thing last week. Now, here's my mistake. I've made a total of 3 mistakes in my life, Steve. One of them was a woman. But last week, we've been kind of testing the waters. Everybody's streaming on YouTube now. Everybody and their fucking brother streaming on YouTube.
Yep.
Play all this music. Everybody enjoys it. People like music. I don't know if you heard about it. So I was like, hey, we should check out playing some of the stuff, at least after the show, over on YouTube. So we did that one week with pretty good success. More people stayed around, and because we're going to play records after this, is what I'm saying. We always go back to Twitch. Not everybody's on Twitch. Not everybody understands or is willing to go over there. That's always been the thing, is to get people that are watching right now on YouTube. We're going to stop down so the broadcast ends, and you go over to Twitch and wait for us. That's the thing. You wait for us, and if anything doesn't take long, but sometimes something happens or whatever. You go over there.
Mike's phone is dead, and it's asking for
two-factor authentication.
Two-factor authentication. Like, why the fuck didn't you charge your phone?
No, because it dies through the show. But anyway, last week my mistake was I stopped the show down, and I'm like, I'm not going to give these motherfuckers a chance to like run away since we're going to stay here. So I stopped the show down and then immediately fired it back up. Mm-hmm. And when I did that, We started streaming. A lot of people were watching. I'm like, bet that's the way it works. Well, YouTube flagged it for copyright.
Really?
But the problem was, I was so quick on the draw. I was so Johnny on the spot between it.
Didn't make.
It thought it as one chunk.
Whoa.
So this show, the actual talk show,
Yeah.
and the music at the end as one chunk. So it said, "Oh, you guys are copyright sons of bitches," and just banned the whole thing. So it took the whole show down.
Whoa.
So let's weigh in here, because I'm a community kind of guy. Do we go solely back to Twitch, and whoever comes with us, and if you guys that go to bed, fuck yous? Or do I wait a couple of extra minutes, fire it back up on YouTube and Twitch, and then in the morning, like, delete the YouTube stuff? What do you think? Do I try to double bang it again?
Yeah.
Try it out?
Yeah.
You guys want to double bang? If you're on YouTube, maybe chill?
Why not? See what happens. What's the worst gonna happen? You get popped.
Yeah. All right, let's do it again. Fuck it. Going to bed, Aaron. I don't want to see. Come on, bro. I don't hear nothing about this. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. It's been a lot of fun. The support, the continued support. Whew. Week after week, night after night. What it's all about. Maybe doing a little streaming tomorrow. The fiance's working the ice like late. We may do a little stream tomorrow night, so don't be surprised you see us pop up.
I missed the front of the show. I was out talking to our producer.
Right.
Did we talk about Jay's Boney?
We did. That's how we let in.
Okay.
Yeah. The big hit on TikTok.
Did I get credit for that, or
No,
you gave Jay all the credit?
No, we don't do that.
You said it was Jay's video.
No, we don't do that.
I produced that motherfucker.
Yeah, like 900 views on TikTok.
Yeah.
Fair
It's
enough.
not even formatted right for TikTok.
It did the. That's okay. It's better. It's better than making a
I could
vertical.
fix it.
Honestly, no. It's better than that.
Okay.
It used to not do that. It would just chork it in there and fuck it up. Anyway, extra smiley face in your paycheck fever. Boy, if that's not a boss man comment, I've never heard one. Yeah, man, you get some fucking smiley faces in your paycheck next time around. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to try to do this on YouTube and Twitch. Some more record albums, but we got to stop down for a minute. We'll be right back. Good luck. God bless. Stop recording.